3 decades ago, the Jewish community in Los Angeles felt it's very important to have a Jewish community school. Rabbi Zeldin and Lowell Milken joined forces with some more dedicated people to turn this dream into reality. It started with trailers and ended up with a beautiful facility we have today. The Milken name is not just a donation. The Milken Family Foundation offers the Milken School many of their outstanding resources to be on the cutting edge of education.
Our mission begins with a commitment to the highest academic standards, coupled with the belief in Menschlichkeit, making our kids the best people and scholars they could be. What we look to develop in students are sharp minds, generous hearts, and kind souls. We want to educate the whole child.
A middle schooler at Milken will have unlimited opportunities to experiment with different subjects, with different interests, to really cultivate talents and passions, and really define what the learning career at the upper school should look like.
We plan a curriculum that unites the high academic standards with real-world experiences and real-world challenges to give your child something else other than just an education in the classroom. What we're really after is building an individual pathway to meet individual needs to guarantee the success of the child as they enter the 21st century.
One of the ways that Milken really nurtures the individual is by giving students numerous opportunities to get involved in different programs: musical theater, sports, science programs, writing programs, arts programs. Because there are so many different programs available, there really is something for everyone.
At Milken, we're really fortunate. We have 4 signature programs: the Architecture and Design Institute, the Mitchell Academy for Science and Technology, our Beit Midrash Fellowship, and the Tiferet Israel Fellowship.
The Architecture and Design Institute at Milken empowers the students to follow their passion and their dreams. It's one of the only high schools in the nation that offers this type of a program.
Ms. Sokolow, she's really allowed us to each individually take a deeper look into our own style and develop our own individual, unique path within the architecture program.
My favorite part of the architecture course is seeing your idea grow from a sketch to a floor plan to a model. Knowing that what you're creating could actually produce something that would help the world.
Our students are literally doing college-level architecture. They can walk into any classroom in the country, into USC, into Cornell, into Harvard, and already be prepared to do the finest academic work in the field.
The Mitchell Academy of Science and Technology came into existence so that we could help individual kids reach their goals, dreams, passions in science, technology, engineering, math.
Whether it's through the science research class or whether it's through the robotics program where kids actually build their own robot and compete in competitions, MAST really nurtures students who love science or students who might not even know that they love science yet but find it through the program.
If you interest students today in high school, tomorrow they're the future engineers, they're the future scientists and biologists who are finding the cure to cancer and, sending rockets to the moon and making all these incredible discoveries that this world needs.
Since we started MAST, we have kids that are published in scientific journals while in high school. Several teams that won the International Pete Conrad Spirit of Innovation competition, and we've had 10 kids that have been accepted into MIT. In the MAST program, if you can dream it, you can do it.
What the Beit Midrash Fellowship conveys is a sense that to be a Jew is to be deeply committed to Jewish values and texts and ideas, and at the same time, it means to roll up your sleeves and go out there into the world and take the world seriously as your responsibility.
We went to the Veterans Administration, the VA. You could see them smile, you could see them brighten up because these kids are marveling over everything they've done. And for me, that really impacted me because I really saw how much I can make a difference.
Community service is a way of life. It is an idea that you have to give back, and that you have to do it in a way that you're passionate about. How can I help humanity? How can I help serve the needs of the community and not just of myself? So Milken helps you actualize your own potential so that you can give back.
The Tifereth Israel Fellowship fosters a lifelong dedication to both the Jewish people and to the land of Israel and the people of Israel.
It's not every high school that allows 78 kids to go to Israel and enjoy a semester there. It was learning, but it felt more as like a reward to be there. It was a privilege.
Israel wasn't just the Jewish homeland anymore, it was my home. And I can go back there and really feel at home. It's something really beautiful to be able to have two homes in the world.
This school has to have so many opportunities and possibilities so that so many different students can find their way to nurture their gift. But it's not only looking inside, it's also being able to go outside. It's recognizing that you're not alone, that you are part of greater circles of value, of meaning, and of purpose.
If you want it all, this is the school to choose. If you want academic excellence, if you want them to come out with a true sense of who they are within the context of the different communities that they belong to, it's just something they do. I'd love to take the credit for that as a parent, but Milken had so much to do with that.
Most people, when they go to college, have no idea what they want to do with their lives because this is their first opportunity to try things. But my first semester at Milken, I took Model UN, and it was exactly that class that got me interested in international relations, and now I'm studying public policy at Princeton University in the Woodrow Wilson School of International and Public Affairs. So Milken really gives you that early experience to get involved in things, and they help you succeed in everything that you want to do.
What makes Milken special is that we aren't just a school, and we aren't just a community. We are an integrated collective of diverse students from different backgrounds that come together under a foundation of Jewish values and love of each other and of a community.